Let's go through an Acurast phone mining update going through these things. But as a short recap, if you don't know what Acurast is, this is most likely the easiest and legit free crypto mining project to start with. There's 140,000 phones doing this already, and that's because it takes just 1 minute to start, does not make the phones hot, it can run in the background on my everyday phone, and what it essentially is that we provide computing power from our phone to a decentralized network that can be used to power all kinds of applications. And for providing the compute, we are rewarded with tokens for it. So if you want to start, here's a setup tutorial video that should pop up, and I will leave that below as well. But in this video, we're gonna talk about the Acurast upcoming Mainnet when the ACU token goes live on 17th November. We're gonna talk about the cACU to ACU conversion for all of us who have been mining now before Mainnet. We're gonna talk about the upcoming airdrop for us who have been collecting Mist. And lastly, the benchmarked reward system that lets us know on how to earn the most moving forward. Alright, let's start. So, as I mentioned, Acurast ACU token will go live on 17th November. That means that the token we have earned up until now, the cACU testnet token, we will soon be able to convert into the ACU token. This Mainnet token we can then trade and sell on the open market. Let me know in the comments how many cACU you have collected so far. But there are some important details we need to know for the upcoming conversion. There will be a 1-to-1 conversion rate for the cACU to ACU token, but that is if you want to wait the standard amount of time for a lockup of our tokens that is approximately 3.7 years. And that is a long time. However, we can decide for ourselves if we want to shorten that lock time, but when we shorten it, the amount of tokens we will get reduced, or rather the conversion rate is lowered. So if we want to get our tokens after half the time, so after 1.85 years, then we'll get half of the tokens, so a conversion rate of 2-to-1, so to say. The minimum lock time possible is around 2.7 months, but then you will only get around 6% of all of the tokens you would have gotten if you waited 3.7 years. During the time the tokens are locked, we'll be able to stake, delegate, and govern with them, so we can use them to some extent. I have not seen this exact conversion strategy from testnet to mainnet tokens in any other crypto project before when they want to reward early users. Usually we only see this kind of cliffs where we need to wait a set amount of time before we get our tokens. We usually only see these strategies applied to the team, founder, investor token unlocks and similar. But Acurast have applied that reasoning to the early users as well and their token rewards, but also added the twist of allowing us users to choose ourselves the time lock and ultimately the conversion rate. But it's important here to keep in mind we can't just assume we should get a 1-to-1 conversion rate of any token by standard. The relation between a testnet token and a mainnet token can be any number at all pretty much. So don't get too hung up on the 1-to-1 conversion number. However, what I think is interesting here, and I think I got this right, but I'm not completely sure, that the team, founder, and advisor token allocation unlocks starts 24 months after TGE. So they will start to get access to their tokens allocations more than a year before the early users that want a 1-to-1 conversion rate get anything. So that is something to keep in mind. The reason I think Acurast are using this conversion strategy is simply because they want the ACU token to perform well price-wise both during the short term, medium term and long term. Because they want to onboard more and more users, strengthening the network even more, and it becomes harder to do that if the incentive with the ACU token having too low of a price. So to try and keep a relatively balanced ACU token price and to avoid all users simply selling all of their tokens right away, they have gone with this strategy, I think. And to be honest, it might work out well for them. This way, it gives almost nothing to those users who just want to sell everything all at once after 3 months. And I get it, everyone wants to have a free crypto app that pays them $1 million per day, but that is not sustainable and not reality. This strategy is one way where Acurast tries to even out the rewards and keep the project stable to continue to grow over a longer time period. Moving on to the airdrop. Because don't forget, Acurast will give an airdrop to us early users who have been mining and collecting mist points at the same time as we've been mining the cACU token. From the airdrop, we will share 10 million ACU tokens based on our mist holdings, which I've been telling you to farm as much as you can now during the past 1.5 years, so I hope you listened. So Acurast are rewarding us early users, both through the cACU to ACU conversion and with this airdrop. So there are two kinds of rewards here, which we rarely see from any crypto projects. So the overall reward amount for using this free app, I would say, is still very generous from Acurast. This airdrop that we will get will be vested over 24 months linearly. So from this airdrop, we will get a little bit of ACU tokens every month over 2 years. The last topic is the benchmarked reward system. Up until now, every phone have earned 2050 cACU per month if they just stayed active. But on the 5th of November, Acurast are transitioning to the benchmarked reward system. After that, rewards will reflect device performance. So the better the phone's CPU, RAM and storage, the more you will earn. And that is measured and showed by the computing score here. So the phones providing more computing power will earn more, which is fair. Alright, if this video helped you, consider helping me with a like.